Alright, starting off, I'd just like to say, finally I got this done. I'm going to try to make this as fast as possible because I got a lot to do. But as you can see, I have finished my tiny house. From last where I had my video, we now have the siding, the roof up, the fascia, and everything like that. I have some really silly looking steps here, just a temporary thing so we can get in and out of the tiny house. Finally getting this finished, it comes out around like $21,000. We have a little bit more in the budget, and I could decide to put an Inferno toilet in there, probably putting me up to like $25,000, which is about the almost the max of where we're at for the $26,000 that I had. But definitely, finally getting this finished took a really long time. It took a year and about maybe 6-8 months, starting in March of last year till now. So it's been a lot. But honestly, I love how it came out. It looks beautiful. It's very livable. Actually, I'm recording this video now as I am living inside of the tiny house, which I've been in for about a couple weeks now. And for the most part, everything else besides probably needing an Inferno toilet because composting toilets suck, it's been pretty great. But I'm not going to touch on everything here, but I'm just going to touch on a lot of pictures that I had, and I'll kind of go through with it as fast as possible for y'all. But yep, so without further ado, let's go to the first picture here real quick. And so as you can see right here, we have just the inside. We're doing the strut supports. We haven't done anything ceiling or insulation yet, but definitely had to throw up a lot of insulation when I was doing it. And honestly, everywhere it wasn't that bad. It did press board. But as you see, everything's inside is pretty bare bones right now. I did the paneling to decide to do this, but honestly it looked ugly and weird, and no, it's still up. I decided to actually go with pallet board paneling, and we'll see here in a second, but I decided to hand do all of the walling myself to make it more rigid and nicer. AC was pretty easy to install for the most part. Just had to unbox it, put it together, put some stuff through a hole, run the electrical straight down to the floor and to the electrical outside, so not too bad. Went ahead and mounted the AC unit outside and just ran through a hole outside, ran all the way down, depressured the unit, and went ahead and hooked it all up. And honestly, this house, so nice and cool. It's 72. It's a 240 volt 9,000 BTU, a little excessive, but pretty nice. As you can see, that's the inside with the loft, and the paneling is all done. And at this point, I was just like, you know what, we're going to do my own pallet board stuff, so I don't really like the faux stuff that Home Depot had. But I'm starting to like it. The loft is very utility-based, so I really do like the area. For the flooring, I decided to paint it just so I can like lock it in before putting down flooring. I had a lot of free paint given to me, so I thought use it to protect the flooring and weatherproof it, and I definitely puttied out some of the holes in the wood and stuff like that to make it more flush for flooring to come in. As you can see, it's the flooring, pretty general laminate peel and stick, really easy for me to do, honestly. Just slap it all down, go across it. I think it was like almost 3 boxes, maybe 2 boxes and a little over, but yeah, that's pretty much for the paneling. Not too bad, not too shabby. As you can see, I did a joke. I kind of went to the local flooring store and bought the most expensive per square foot. So the box was like $180 just to do that whole area, mostly just for a joke. But yeah, it's really nice. And this is the paneling. I painstakingly stained all of it. I went ahead and did a lot of burns and staining and lacquering or sealing it in with a nice clear coat on it, and so it's definitely like baked in there. They came out really nice. You'll see in a second. The combination, it looks so natural. It's like my own unique little art piece, and I really do like it. I do recommend it. It was only $100 to pick up all the palette and do it, and I had like hundreds left over, but it was $100 at like my local area in Florida, or not too local, about an hour away, and I just kind of got all that palette board and just started getting to work, and it took weeks, but the end result looks extremely beautiful. As you can see, there's just these nice little pictures there of just the pallet wood just coming together, different arts. I made sconces and shelves and stuff. I made my own countertop with just wood and then peel and stick veneer. Threw in a nice little refrigerator in there, slapped it all together, honestly, really easily. It's a nice little space. I actually do have a lot of cooking area for the most part. I wasn't expecting to have that much, but I do have a lot of non-area. As you can see, I pretty much went easy and just slapped in the old tub. I was going to build my own, but I was getting tired of working on this thing, so I thought, no, prefabbed. Like $250 for the base, and it was like a lot more. As you can see, it's the bathroom, or the rest of it at least. So that's pretty much it. I didn't want to go too fast on it, but I have a lot to do and not a lot of time, but there you go. That is my tiny house. I'm finally finished living in it, and thus far, I am loving it. See you guys next time.